Hey Sparks, what's up? And hello to my new subscribers. It's Montina here, and I'm on a mission to inspire, educate, and share information that helps you thrive in life and thrive in business. If that sounds good to you, subscribe. So, y'all, let me see. I gotta make sure y'all can hear me. It has been a minute since I've been able to come along and do videos, and this is my channel. Okay, so when I have things on my spirit, on my heart, I'm like, oh, I gotta talk to my sparks, and y'all, we need to talk today, and we need to talk because. And I hope y'all leave some comments below. So, as y'all know, I got married in 2022, met Mr. Frazier, and my life has been like heaven on earth. It's been phenomenal. Now we did hit, we had our little spats, I'd say, and it came from external. So I'm not going to talk about my relationship over here, but if you go to my Just Montina channel, we did. I'm gonna tell you, as you marry when you get older, it's not the challenges that the two of you have. Hope my audio's good. It's the external stuff. It's the team of folks that think that he belongs to them or she belongs to them, and they want their time, energy, attention, and their money because they feel like you getting all their money. And for me, we're in this together. We're all in this together. But so anyways, but my marriage feels like heaven on earth, just like my wedding theme was heaven on earth. Now, so I said that because it's important, as y'all have seen the evolution of Spark Wisdom. Y'all see me as a single mom in my new house I had in Florida, got married, love experience, divorce, hair, organic life products, CIA Media Group, working with lawyers in the flea market. Like, y'all have seen this evolution. I've had this channel since 2009. So I've been around for a long time. Never grew it huge because I never used YouTube as my money maker. So I've always grown businesses and used YouTube more as a space and place so I can just build legacy. Like when my great 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 grands, like, well, that's my Grammy right there. Yeah, I got two grandkids already. So I am running for office. I married my husband, downsized my company. I still have, a handful of clients, generate significant revenue, over six figures from that. But we're not doing what we used to. And I moved to a new community and thought, how am I going to get engaged in this community, connected, learn about it, meet new friends? My thought was I joined the Chamber of Commerce. I started attending council meetings, commissioner meetings, board meetings. I had never done this in my life. So this was really, really new to me. And so I created this like agenda book because I started saving the agendas because I was going everywhere to have tabs. I recently joined a Citizens Academy. I love to learn. And I realized that like it's very difficult oftentimes for newer residents to figure out where they fit in. And so now I start like a new residence 101, all of that to say this. Since I'm running for office, the seat that I'm running for is nonpartisan, but you start studying because I want to run for Senate one day and I may want, run for Congress one day, who knows. And so I started taking these political training classes. I've been accepted into Yale's training academy for women that run. I mean, y'all, my life is amazing. It is incredible. God has been so faithful towards me. And let me pause there for a minute. Now, my men, y'all watching this, y'all know I'll be all over the place because whatever, that's me. But to pause and say, go back to my videos. Some of y'all just, if you're new, you don't understand. If you've been with me, rocking with me for a while, y'all like, God has been faithful towards me. I met a young lady in person who's now someone that's a participant in a program that I provide coaching services for and consulting through the Urban League. And she's like, when she said, I remember, like, I've been following you from like Spark Wisdom days, and tears came in my eyes because I'm like, and I looked at her and I think tears, like, we have talked about it. My life is unbelievable. If you go and switch these videos from older to newer, my life is unbelievable. God has been that faithful. He has not always been good, but he has always been faithful. Ooh, y'all. All right, so now let me get back on track. So as I'm running for office, as I'm taking these classes, as I'm just paying attention to the world, I'm an American descendant of slavery, and something has occurred to me, and I want better for the Black community. I want better for the Black community. And I realized that for many of us that have worked really hard to develop skills and build businesses and build careers and build, kids and grandkids, that some folks have just been left behind because they just didn't want to move forward. I'm not Harriet Tubman. I ain't dragging you across the finish line. If you don't want to go, look, I ain't even gonna kill you. I'm gonna leave you right where you at. And as I'm running, I realized that there were just some people that I'm like, I would not put on your oxygen mask before I put on my oxygen mask. And as a community, we have to start standing up and saying, everyone is not broke, busted, and disgusted. Everybody does not need affordable housing and free lunches. In fact, most of the people I know are uber successful. And so it made me wonder, like, what is going on when the Democratic Party has no vision, no mission, no goals? Because I'm in these training classes, and as Black folks, we're Democrats and Baptists. That's it. You ain't got no other choices. And so y'all know I've questioned Christianity. I won't get into that today, but I have probably talked about it on my channel. But the Democratic Party, I started thinking, I'm in the classes and training, and I'm like, well, do I really stand up for this, and this? And because my seat's nonpartisan, I don't have to declare at this point, and I've always kind of been Democratic on the ticket, Democrat, independent, but voted for what's best for really the Black community and my family first. Like I said, I'm not putting on your oxygen mask before I put on my oxygen mask. But what I notice is, with some of the things that we are fighting for, I'm like, I don't believe in all of that. And so I'll tell you, I had a shift really when I started going to the Republican meetings in my community. And I can't even really say why. When I decided to run for office, I was like, everybody knows that Black people are Baptists and Democrats. I want to know what they talking about over here because I like to learn. And I realized when I'm sitting in the meetings that the things that they're talking about, I'm like, wow, I never thought about that before. And you talk about some of the nicest people. Whoa, now they are like older white people, and people like they're MAGA. And I can't really say publicly who like the MAGA people are in most communities, but they're not like the wealthy white people. They tend to be different, and I'll just leave it at that. But the people, when I go, they go out of their way to be nice. I'm not like one or two or three Black people in there, but they go out of their way to make us feel welcome. They go out of their way to make sure that, do we have any questions? Do we understand? And I go telling them like, hey, I'm here because I want to understand. But, I'm Black, I'm Baptist, and I'm a Democrat. And they're like, okay. They're not in there like, my God, my God, my God. They're in there like, hey, this is what's best for it's very community driven. It is very purposeful. They have a goal, they have a mission, they have a vision. This is how they believe. This is what they stand upon: familial values, economic growth, workforce development, like stuff I'm hearing like, this makes sense, So again, what I'm coming here to say is, again, this is my channel. I do what I want to do over here because it's mine. I've seen people, I was in a chat one day and a lady was like, she just be all over the place. It's my channel. It's mine. This is my channel. It's my space. Do what I want. I'm not, the little bit of money I make off YouTube, I'm not here to entertain really. I'm here because I want to leave a legacy. So I just want to be real clear on that. It's my channel. I do what I want. But with that said, getting this off my chest, I think more of us as Black people need to stand up in the Black community and say, look, we have to do better. And meaning, okay, y'all gonna boycott Target. Now, I haven't been to Target lately just because I don't need anything from Target, but I get my lip bar lipstick from Target because I like it. And, I do shop on her website too. I love her products, but if I want to shop at Target, I would. But how you boycotting Target and, majority of y'all wearing weaves, wigs, and eyelashes and going to get your nails done by the Vietnamese and I think they're all pretty much Vietnamese and maybe some Koreans and going to eat Asian food. Like we got to do better. And I'm not purchasing your product because you Black and it's sorry. And it's expensive. This one person was selling a vitamin, and I take y'all, I'll be staying up on my vitamins because if y'all see, I'm still trying to keep my cute. And her vitamin was like triple the price of my liquid vitamin, which is already, well, it wasn't triple. It was almost double, but it was like half the size because I pay like $50 for the one, about 40 some dollars that I have if it's on sale. We got to do better. And then, be like, oh, all the food, like I eat pretty healthy. I do. I like healthy food. I don't always want soul food. Macaroni, my husband cook real good macaroni and cheese and soul food. You know, and then I go places, we got shea butter. Well, I had a shea butter company, and I actually don't even wear shea butters no more. I like lotion. I put lotion on my body. I like lotion, okay? I like the nice smelling good lotions from Ulta. I use my coupons. What else? Every time I go in, I just paid $38 for a candle the other day. $38. Let me show you my $38 candle. Now look here, I ain't knocking nobody, but golly, 38. I don't pay no $38 for no candles, even when I go to Kirkland's. And yes, this is, look, because it's a black owned product. And I bought it because I wanted to support. But I'm tired of supporting. And there are things I don't need. So I stopped it. I don't buy no more. I don't need no more. I like bracelets. I like jewelry, jewelry. I like this type of jewelry. I don't want to wear, tiger's eye. I got that already on my my band for my watch. But like I said, I want better for our community. And I've noticed in some circles I'm in where people talk bad about them and them with their money. Y'all got to stop this stuff because you want money. And no, you might not be a billionaire. And there are some, crazy systemic things. Yes, I do believe in reparations. But at the end of the day, wealthy people hang around wealthy people. And I'm going to tell you, I have friends that have had 20 plus $1 million contracts. I got friends with $30 million companies. Matter of fact, most of my friends are rich. They really are. And they move different. They speak different. They're members of country clubs. They golf. They travel. I was in India for 2 weeks. So again, in our community, we shouldn't, it's just too much talk about even the Department of Education. I have kids, had three of them, have grandkids. And I'm gonna tell you, it's the parents. Even for me as a parent, I had a really tough time with my last when my kids was off the chain in school anyway. But my son was like, it was hard to parent him the last like few years. He's in the military now, y'all. He's married in the military, got a son. He's doing amazing. I'm so proud of him. I'm proud of all my kids. They're amazing. Like they have done a great job. My oldest is a school teacher in one of the top schools in Jacksonville, Florida. My youngest, she makes homemade wine. Y'all look at what she's doing. Look at Dominique. Hold on. I have her wine here because y'all know I don't drink. So she's like, Mom, I'm not going to send you that because you don't drink. You better send me some. It's her homemade wine. Dominique has homemade wine. Comment below and I'll give y'all her link. She's on TikTok and here on YouTube. And she teaches other people how to make it. No, she does not sell it. It's just a hobby. Women need hobbies. Y'all need some hobbies. So again, I want better for the Black community. And even with my son, I'm going to tell you, lifed. And, he was one of the top basketball players in the state and lifed. And he is in the military. And he loves it. He has friends he recruited into the military. We got to start telling our sons, y'all, the only options y'all have, you don't want to go to school? Oh, okay, no problem. You don't want to trade? Oh, okay, no problem. You want to the military. And we have to just do things different. We have to move different. And some of you all have never seen transfers of wealth. Again, I'm in groups, especially some of the talk in this ADOS community. I'm like, maybe I'm not for the community and the collective. Because again, I'm not helping you before I help my family. And my family is my priority. But it makes me think like I've seen wealth transfers. I've seen wealth transfers with land. I've seen wealth transfers with property. I've seen wealth transfers with money. In my own family, not me specifically, but in my own extended family, I've seen it. I have seen it. I have seen it. And if you aren't doing anything in your life to transfer wealth, well, shame on you. Like I already have accounts set up for my grandkids. I've helped my children with down payments on homes. Anytime they ask for anything, I pretty much, they don't even ask. And I'll hear something. I'm like, oh, let me do this. There's a book called Die with Zero. Our kids can't wait till we die to benefit. So for some of us, like, if your kids, if you need help, there was a situation where a family member needed some help. And I said, hey, I got your rent for 6 months, like y'all. And I've also heard things. I was in a room with this older lady, because these older people that failed us. We have a whole generation of old folks. Y'all failed us. Failures failed us because now all y'all talking about affordable housing and y'all should be leaving something to legacy. So, I said it, but she was in there talking about, I have a family member that lives in a 10,000 square foot house. Is their house. My husband and I, if you can't tell, this is a big house, but it's our house. And we don't want people living with us because they cause confusion. You can come stay, but you're going to have to work and you're going to have to leave within a certain time frame. We will help you get your home place. And that was actually something that came up when we got married because we don't want you living with us. Like, that's not what we want. But there's some people that do. Some people are okay with it. We just don't want that. So how can I help you help yourself? But we need to do better in the Black community. We need to do better in the Black community. Sometimes I get my nails done, mine is simple, $30 even now, just a little gel overlay, I think they call it. And I'm sitting there looking at the girl next to me, $200. And I just be thinking, like, how do y'all afford this stuff? I stayed fly when I was young, but I had a degree at 23 years old. I was a school teacher, then got married. Y'all know my life story. I've always done well financially because I set myself up well to do financially. Now, other areas of my life was a hot mess. That's why I'm in therapy now. Therapy, life coach, marriage counselor, all that. So I just wanted to get it off my heart. I want better for the Black community, but not to the detriment of myself. I'm not going to help you at the detriment of myself. So if you don't want to get your shit together, you don't want to move forward, you want to stay where you at, you want to live where you at, you don't want better, then okay, I'm happy for you in the state that you're in because that's all you want. And we have to be real with our community. I'm an American descendant of slavery. I'm not an immigrant. I'm not a first generation. My ancestors built this country. Yes, we deserve reparations, but you know what? Until we get it, I am responsible for my family. No, their father wasn't there all when they was growing up and this and that. They got the same mom and dad, but guess what? I take responsibility for every past relationship that failed, for the failures that I've had in my life. I don't blame my mom and my dad, even though my mom walked away. Hey, Colleen, you probably watching this video because I know you be following me online. Shame on you too. And my daddy, who was in prison 19 to 20 years. But guess what? He loved me, wrote me letters, sent me money. My daddy, ooh, y'all, he was a pimp from the prison. But let me tell you something. My life is my life. My decisions are my decisions, and God has been faithful towards me. So I just want to leave that. I don't know. I just wanted to talk. So you can leave whatever comments you want below if you want to. And if you don't, I don't care. But do you want better for the Black community? Are you doing better for yourself? Are you doing something for your bloodline? Are you doing something for your family? Are you leaving something? And my recommendation is do it now. Do it now when you got money. Can you give your kids $5,000, $1,000, $2,000? Can you help them with their rent? Can you call them and say, is there anything that you need that if I gave it to you right now that just would lift a significant burden off your life? Can you pay their car rent for 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 months? Can you do something of significance now? We waiting for later. Now, can you help? And if you can't help yourself, how can you increase your skills? And for those of you under, I think it's maybe 35, go to the military, y'all. Go to the military. Y'all need to get y'all butts in the military. Get y'all some benefits. Get you a retirement. Okay, get you a skill. Y'all running around here. AI isn't going to take everything, but I can tell you, I hate cashiers. Well, I don't hate y'all, but I would prefer to use AI before I go to you with your attitude. How can I? They don't even say, how can I help you? They don't speak to you. I just be like, oh my God, I don't want your energy on my energy. And what else? I've been overseas, Singapore, Malaysia, and all that. They have the robots to make the food. They only have like one person back there, and the robots do everything. Okay, so for some of you, you're not going to have a job, okay, because you don't have a skill set. You customer service, we still don't want to deal with you if you have the best customer service because I might not feel like talking. Okay. So with that said, y'all, I guess the question is, do you want better for Black people? And what does that look like? So for me, it looks like us working, developing skills and helping while we can help now. There is a portion of my income now that's set aside for my kids. This is not a wait till I die. My grandson, that's here close to me, I pick him up, on the weekends, at least once or twice a month. My granddaughter that lives in another state, I went down there for a few weeks and around Christmas time, so I go there when I can. But we got to do better in the Black community, okay? And stop talking about people and that have nice things. And if you have nice things, stop apologizing because you live in a nice house. Shaquille O'Neal lives in my city. Now, I don't live in his neighborhood. But so what? Not just him. There are doctors, Black engineers, Black lawyers, Black dentists. Like where I live is a Black mecca. Our mayors, all 4 of the mayors in my county are Black. Our commissioner, our chair is Black. Our county manager managing $249 million budget is Black. My city has a $79 million budget. She's black, like blackety black. Okay. Our mayor, of course, in Atlanta, the mayor is black. We have a senator, U.S. State Senator Warnock. He's black. State representatives, black. U.S. representatives, black. Congressmen, black. Blackety black, 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 black. So everybody ain't broke, busted, and disgusted. And even with Jasmine Crockett, I said this on my TikTok. I have TikTok, y'all, for like my campaigning. She don't represent us. She don't represent me. She probably don't represent you. She represents, I think it's District 30 in Texas. So when we see these folks out here, like, who is representing the Democratic Party right now? Who's representing the Republican Party? Like, why do you believe what you believe? Have you questioned why are you a Democrat? Why are you a Baptist? Like, we got to do better as a community. I wish we had. And Al Sharpton as the leader of the community, oh my God. Roland Martin, I don't even think he's an American descendant of slavery. And I do identify, like, for us black, that's how I identify. Our lens is different. Our point of view is different. Check out adosfoundation.org. But like I said, the last time I listened to Yvette Carnell, I was like, dang, I don't think I'm moving with the community and the collective, because I'm not going to die for y'all. I'm not. I'm absolutely not. I'm not putting on my oxygen mask for you. And some of the things, like I said, I see in some of these groups I'm in, I'm like, dang, man, the way y'all talk about people that have nice things and money, jealous and envious. Good Lord, go get it for yourself. Ask people, how did you get where you're at today? What are you doing? Y'all, we need businesses. And you know what? Let me show you this book I just recently got. Hold on. Smart Money Moves for African Americans. Okay. And I got this. I saw it somewhere else, but like, these books are old. Talk about, we just don't know what to do. Y'all are liars. Okay. And the truth is not in you. We have known what to do for a long time. This is from 1996. Other books I had there, Jabez L. Israel, Life Matters, So Eat Like It. I've been eating like it. I did gain a little bit of weight over the winter, a little 10 pounds, but that's okay. I actually lost 5. 101 Ways to Love Your Wife, 101 Affirmations for Your Wife and Your Husband. I bought both the books. They was at CVS. Of course, Battlefield of the Mind. I'm just grabbing my stack of books. Wire for Wealth. Oh, let me talk about something else while I'm here, because I'm talking anyway. Get your tea, get your food, listen to me in the background. Marvin Sapp. Let me tell y'all. I'm actually surprised people were so outraged. My grandmother, on my father's side, Nanny, we called her. She's deceased now, but she was Kojic. And so when I go to visit her, she went to a Kojic church. And unless y'all ain't been to no conventions, Kojic conventions, and they do that on the Baptist side too, y'all know they always ask for money. They always do that. Then closing the doors is protocol so people don't, because they can get robbed. And then the spirit of the Lord is there. So it's just protocol. But if you ain't never been to no convention, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop acting like this is brand new. I go to a black church at 8 a.m. where I live, all black. I mean, the praise and worship is on point. I love it because I love to praise and worship. But then I go to another church later, like in that morning, like 10:45. It's more diverse and it's more grounded in the word. I don't like the praise and worship at that church. I like the songs, but the praise and worship is terrible. As I sit there, but the word is on point. And then there's a third church, I listen to all kind of stuff. I meet all kind of people, Muslim people, atheist people, Hindis. So one thing I want y'all to understand, that's not new and that's not right what y'all doing out there clowning him. Like, that's not cool. That's not cool. It's not cool, because that's what goes on in these churches. I'm in a church now with the building fund, and they're like, I know 10 people in here give $1,000, 20 people at this level, $500, 5 people at the 50,000. I think they're asking for like the top levels, 50,000 or maybe $25,000. Why y'all acting like that? Y'all wrong for that. Y'all are wrong for that, because y'all know that's what go on in black churches. Y'all know that's how black churches roll. It's always something for the building fund. And once the building fund is done, it's going to be something else, which is why I get what I want when I go to church. And I don't believe you should be tithing if you broke. Okay, you can't feed your family, but you tithe into the church. And some of y'all doing that. You tithe into the church. And you literally cannot pay your bills. It don't even make sense. So I'll tell you, the black church I go to, it's on point with that, raising the money. But I don't feel bad because I'm so grounded and rooted who I am in God and whose I am and my purpose in God and the Trinity in God. And when I go to the white church, I still haven't figured out how to give. And they give away free ice cream in the community. They volunteer. Um, they church plant. So once the church reaches a certain number of people, they plant another church. They don't want a large church. Whereas the black church, they want to grow, 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 grow. So again, y'all wrong for that. So let me go, y'all. This has been so fun. I wish I would leave some comments below. Let me know you watch. But yeah, I'm campaigning, living my best life. I'm a grandma. Um, just doing my best to do my best in this world to make it better. That's kind of my motto where I'm at. Let's make, my city better together. But just, I love God. He has used me for his glory. And I just want to continue living my life, with purpose, on purpose, for his purpose. So he continues to get the glory, because life is what you choose to make it. And I'm going to tell you, I've increased my skills even in the political arena. Life is what you choose to make it. So y'all choose to make it great. All right, that's it. I will see y'all, I guess, in a couple months in the next video. Peace, y'all.